welcome back to the Bar and Grill. Today we're going to make spaghetti and meatballs. But first I got to make the meatballs, so we're going to show you how I'm going to do that. Just flip the camera around. Go. Nice lean ground beef. And then of course we're going to throw in some Cajun spice. And we're going to mix that Cajun spice up. Grab the trusted fork. Just going to make a few meatballs, just small ones, not very big. And I'm going to cook them up in the fry pan here as well. And then I'll start getting the spaghetti sauce ready and stuff. So add a little more Cajun spice in here. I'm going to start getting my pan heated up. So I am going to add just a little bit of olive oil into the pan. As soon as I make them, I want to stick them in the pan and get them cooking. Extra virgin olive oil, that is, you know. So a little goes in the pan. That's enough. And then I'll just switch this around in the pan just to get the pan covered. And we'll get the oil up to temperature. And then we'll turn it down. So we'll just get the oil up to temperature while I'm mixing up more of the hamburger, the spices, a little more Cajun spice. Mix that all around. So I don't put anything else in my meatball. I just make the meatballs if they help. You know, they're going to be going in the spaghetti sauce anyways. Once I get the sauce cooking. Start browning up the hamburger that's in the other pot. As well, get that going. So this will take a bit. So now we're going to add in some roasted garlic and pepper. Really nice spice. And there we go. That's enough of that. And we'll mix that around. Then we'll just wait for the pan to heat up while I'm mixing this. So when the pan heats up, we'll come back and I'll remake them and stick them in the pan right away. We'll be back in a little bit. Alright, we're back. Now it's time to make some meatballs. I'm not going to make them, like I said, I don't make them very big. Just roll them around. Like so. Now they're all spiced up nicely. Pack them together. So, nice little ball. There we go. In the pan it goes. Just a quick roll around. Tighten it up. There we go. Don't worry about how big I'm making them. I'm making them all different sizes. And you just throw them in the pan. Fry them up. I've already got the burger starting to brown for the sauce in the other pan. So just make a few meatballs. Easily done, and if you want to add some extra stuff into it, into your meatballs, you can. You know, some people like to add onions or cook up some rice. You can add some rice in there too if you want. Just what you think is going to be good for your meatballs, and you know, whatever your taste is. So, make some smaller ones. already got 8 meatballs made already. 9. It's gonna make 10. I think I'll just end up making 10 meatballs. There we go. Yeah, 10 meatballs is good enough. And I just let these cook and I'll roll them around, and when they're almost done, then I'll basically, we'll toss them in the spaghetti sauce as well, but we'll see. Sometimes I do change my mind. And we do have one, we'll make one more. We'll make 11. What the hell. Make one little tiny one. There, all right, there we go. Those are in. Wash my hands again, of course. Whenever you cook, I always wash your hands all the time. Constantly wash your hands. You'll be kicking your nose or kicking your butt when you're cooking. You're sticking your fingers in your mouth. Always wash your hands. You see a lot of cooks and everybody grabbing an old dirty towel and wipe their hands on after washing. Like me, I just grab a clean piece of paper towel. You get yourself another fork. And just going to flip these around. Just like so. A couple of forks will help you just flip them around. Get either side cooked. Brown it up nicely. Yeah, we'll just check on the other stuff here, which is good. So I use lean ground beef, very little grease. We'll cook up the hamburger that's in the pot. And add my spaghetti sauce. And there's how that is browning up in the pot. Very little grease comes out of this hamburger, but I'll still drain it. Get that going. Right now we're going to add some Cajun into the saucepan. And then a little more roasted garlic that we're going to add. There we go, that's enough. We'll shake and do. Angle the camera. There we go. Mix this around. Cook this for a little bit. Just something quick, easy. Turn that down. We'll just simply keep an eye on your meatballs and just keep constantly flipping them and then push them down the other way. For when you roll them up on their side, you want to make sure they stand up. So I'll just push them down with a fork. I ain't sticking my fingers in there. So just get them cooked nicely. There we go. We're just standing up the meatballs on their end. Turn that down. We'll bring the saucepan in. So they're looking inside the pan. So it's good. a bit more. Now I'm going to drain, see this, like I said, lean ground beef, very little grease, so we're just going to strain that off. Use a lid, strain a little bit of it out, so there's nothing coming out anymore. Quick, easy, done. So canned spaghetti sauce, which I always like to add. So I use Primo. Thick and zesty, it says. Well, you know, Canadian made. We'll see how thick. And I add my own shit to it. Rather make my own sauce, but seeing as how I don't have stuff to make it with. Oh well. It is what it is. Goes in. Can't waste any of that goodness that's in there, so. Spatulas always come in handy. Get everything up. I know a lot of people will go, oh, I'll just throw, you know, half a can of water in there. Okay, so now you want to water down your sauce because you want to get the rest of the sauce out. Okay? Use one of these. See? One of these. It'll get what you need out. But then again, for some people, that just might be too much work for you. Rusty spoon. We have lots of hamburger in there, and then I'll throw the meatballs right in, and the meatballs and sauce will all cook together. That's my stir spoon. Put that on the plate. Get myself a tasting spoon, and just making sure there's enough spices in the sauce. Keep flipping these meatballs around. These meatballs cooked up nice. And then we'll just throw those in the spaghetti sauce. Just keep turning each one. There we go. I'll take one out. And the meatballs are cooking nicely. Like, look at that. Like real nice. Oh, there we go. So we'll cook those for another 5 minutes, and then we'll throw them in the sauce. So quick, easy. You know, add whatever you want to your meatballs. Some people put, you know, will grate some cheese and make cheese meatballs. I've done that before, where I've grated up mozzarella cheese, mixed it in with a hamburger, and then, you know, you've got the cheese all through the meatballs inside and out, so that comes out nice too. But we basically let the sauce cook the rest of the meatballs. We just wanted to get the meatballs started in the frying pan. So, and we will be putting those in very shortly. And we just keep turning them around. Stand them up, you know. Oh yeah, they're smelling good too. Man, if all of you can smell this, you'd be, give me more meatballs, meatballs. I'll let the sauce cook for about an hour, and then I'll start the noodles, and then I serve it up. So that's it for this quick video. So for now, we're gonna say see you later in a few minutes once you see me put the meatballs in the spaghetti sauce, and that'll be it for this video. Maybe we'll come back and you can see. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think we will come back when it's time to plate the spaghetti and the meatballs. I don't have any Parmesan cheese to throw, so what I'm going to do is grate up some jalapeno cheese to put on top. Alright, we'll be back when it's time to put the meatballs in the sauce, because I changed my mind. We're going to keep going with this video. So I'm just going to put you on pause, do some shit, and then we'll come back. Alright, we're back. It's time to put the meatballs in with the sauce. Stir up the sauce. Like I said, the sauce will cook the rest of the meatballs up. Spaghetti and meatballs, there we go. Those all buried in there. Turn that out. Right. Now just let that sauce simmer for an hour, and when we come back, the spaghetti noodles should be done. So, do another little taste test. That's good. Throw that spoon away. Here's how I had it in my mouth. Fresh spoon. There we go. Alright, we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, we're back. We got the pot on for the noodles. That was boiling, so I thought in the meantime we'll grate up some. Here's what I'm using. Here's the cheese I'm going to use. Monterey Jack with jalapeno in it. And look at that, eh? This is a really nice cheese. Open this up. Of course, I need a piece for myself. But when you see that, look at the cheese, all the little tiny bits of jalapeno in there, real nice. And it's quite tasty. Boy, real nice creamy cheese. Throw this on top of the spaghetti. Let it melt. So if you don't have Parmesan cheese on handy when you decide you want to make spaghetti, yeah, great. Sometimes I'll grate some cheddar cheese out. Or if I got mozzarella cheese, I'll do that. But today I've got my Monterey Jack jalapeno cheese. It's a real nice, smooth tasting cheese too. It just, you put this stuff in your mouth and it just melts, basically. And you can taste the jalapeno peppers in it. It's a mild cheese. It's not overly hot, but I like it. I mean, I like to eat chunks like this. Well, I'm gonna grate a little more up. Put this on top of the spaghetti, and oh yeah. This stuff really melts really nice too. I have used this cheese to make grilled cheese and bacon sandwiches. It comes out real nice because this stuff melts really nice. Also use it on cheeseburgers too. So this is the kind of cheese I pretty much use for everything. Nachos too. I put it on nachos as well. So there we go. Nice freshly shredded Monterey Jack jalapeno cheese. Alright. Okay? Nice. Alright. We'll be back in a little bit. Alright, everybody, welcome back. The noodles are done. And we're going to plate. There's the spaghetti. There we go, eh? Like nice. I'll add a little more noodles on this one. Alright. I'm just going to sprinkle just a little Monterey Jack jalapeno cheese on here. Just a little bit. And there's a meatball there. Meatball here. Another meatball. And another meatball there. A little sauce. And a little sauce. There we go. Just a little bit of cheese, not a whole lot. And there we are. Hey, look. Does all look good? Does all look good? Alright, so that's for Emily and her friend. And of course, you know, I'm a cheese lover, so there we go. Just a little Monterey Jack right there. Jalapeno. Monterey Jack jalapeno cheese spaghetti. Oh yeah. What a great combination. Just a couple of meatballs. I'll take one more. There we go. Oh yeah, that smells so good. Sprinkle the jalapeno Monterey Jack cheese on it. This is going to taste so good. Only you guys can smell this. It smells so good. Yeah, that cheese just melts right in there. Really nice. like I said, if you don't have Parmesan cheese, use what you got in the fridge, I guess. Or if you don't have cheese, well, I guess you don't have to have cheese on it. So there you go. Alright everyone, thanks for tuning in. And I'm going to go eat this nice spaghetti dinner. That'll look nice. Alright, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and we'll talk to everybody later. Bye for now.